Welcome back to another Dress to Impress video here on the channel. Today we have so much to talk about because it looks like the Summer Part 2 update is officially on the way. Plus, there's been some major drama in the community with players getting banned, so we're going to go over everything that's happening right now. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notification bells so you never miss any Dress to Impress updates. With that being said, let's get right into it. So first, let's talk about Summer Part 2, because yes, it's basically been confirmed. The DTI Brazil account on X shared some of the brand new faces created by Dory for the summer update, and one of them is this adorable smiling face. Dory even mentioned that it would be arriving in-game next week, which pretty much confirms that we're getting another update very soon. Now, as of today, it's Monday, July 13th, and we still haven't gotten Part 2 of the summer update yet. So it looks like it didn't end up releasing over the weekend like a lot of players expected. That probably means the developers are getting ready to announce an official release date soon. Since Part 2 has already been confirmed, it's really just a matter of waiting to see when they'll reveal exactly when it's dropping. Hopefully, we won't have to wait too much longer because there are already so many exciting things that have been teased. Honestly, I'm really excited about this new smiling face, because if you've ever spent forever scrolling through the makeup section trying to find a cute smile, you know the struggle. We have lots of lips and open mouth options, but we don't really have many natural smiling faces. The only one I can think of is that creepy smile all the way at the bottom that honestly scares me every time I see it. This new one looks so much better, and I can already see myself using it in so many outfits. Now, let's talk about some of the reworks because these honestly look amazing. The VIP tiara is getting a complete makeover, and I honestly think it looks gorgeous. Along with the tiara, there's also what looks like a beautiful princess-style gown with matching sleeves. I'm pretty sure there will also be a toggle that lets you wear just the tiara by itself, which is really nice. I've seen a lot of mixed opinions online. Some players are saying nobody asked for this rework, but personally, I actually love it. I think it's going to be perfect for fairy tale themes, princess outfits, fantasy looks, and hopefully there are lots of toggles too. Imagine being able to use just the sleeves, just the skirt, or even mix different parts with other outfits. That would make this item even more useful. Another rework we've been waiting forever for is the night armor. If you remember, this was teased months ago, and we've still never received it. The belt rework already arrived in Part 1 of the summer update, so maybe Part 2 is finally when we'll get the full armor redesign as well. Hopefully this is the update where everything finally gets released, because it's honestly been teased for a while now. Besides all of those new items, we'll also be getting another weekly boutique refresh, so definitely keep an eye out for that. And something else that I think could finally return is Captain Scarlet's quest. The developers originally mentioned bringing it back during the summer update, but it still hasn't returned yet. Because of that, I have a feeling Part 2 is when we'll finally see it. If you missed the quest before, you'll be able to unlock Scarlet Fierce's set, including the boots, hair, top, skirt, and even the Lana doll toggle. It's basically a multi-part quest, and if it comes back, I'll definitely make another guide so you guys can complete everything as quickly as possible. Of course, there will probably be even more surprises added in Part 2, and as soon as anything else gets announced, I'll keep you guys updated. Now, let's move on to the drama. Apparently, people have actually been getting banned because of the smoothie minigame. At first, this sounded really confusing, but after looking into it, here's what happened. There was apparently an exploit where players would disconnect their Wi-Fi, spam click during the smoothie minigame, reconnect, and somehow earn around 150 flowers every round. Because of that exploit, some players ended up getting banned. I've honestly seen a lot of mixed opinions about this. Some players feel like if the glitch existed inside the game, it wasn't completely their fault for finding it. Others believe repeatedly abusing it is still exploiting. So bans are fair. Either way, Dress to Impress released an official statement to clear everything up. They said players who simply have bad Wi-Fi or disconnect randomly don't need to worry. They're only targeting accounts that intentionally abuse the exploit multiple times. Apparently, around 276 accounts were affected, and the developers even reduced those bans from 1 month down to 1 week. They also explained that exploiting violates Roblox's terms of service, which is why they decided to take action. So if your internet randomly disconnects while you're playing normally, you shouldn't have anything to worry about. Another thing the developers responded to was all the confusion about seasonal currencies. Some players expected leftover seashell currency to automatically convert into flowers, but unfortunately, that's not happening. According to the developers, that information came from a misunderstanding. Going forward, any leftover seasonal currency will simply convert into pink cash instead. So sadly, no free flower currency from your old seashells. There was also another issue floating around where some players claimed certain Petal update items disappeared from their wardrobes. I actually checked my own inventory, including things like the mixing bowl and other event items, and everything was still there for me. So if you were missing anything, definitely check your wardrobe because it might already be fixed by now. And finally, one last piece of community drama. Apparently there's even a community boycott being planned. A Reddit post has been going around encouraging players not to log into Dress to Impress on August 7th because some players aren't happy with recent updates. Right now, it doesn't seem like a huge movement yet, but it'll definitely be interesting to see whether people actually participate or not. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Overall, there's honestly been so much happening this week. We've got Summer Part 2 on the way, brand new faces, VIP reworks, the possible Knight Armor redesign, Captain Scarlet's quest hopefully returning, the smoothie exploit situation, currency clarification, missing item reports, and now even talk of a community boycott. It's definitely been one busy week for Dress to Impress. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about everything we talked about today. What are you most excited for in Summer Part 2? Are you looking forward to the new smiling face, the VIP tiara rework, the possible Knight Armor rework, or are you hoping Captain Scarlet's quest finally returns? And what do you guys think about the whole smoothie minigame situation? Do you think the bans were fair, or do you think the developers should have handled it differently? I'd love to hear all of your opinions because there's definitely been a lot of discussion in the community this week. Also, when do you guys think Part 2 is actually going to release? Since it's already Monday, July 13th, and we still haven't gotten the update, I'm really curious to see when the developers are going to officially announce it. Hopefully, we won't have to wait too much longer because there are already so many exciting things that have been teased. If any more leaks, announcements, or secret updates come out, don't worry because I'll make sure to keep you guys updated right here on the channel. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on those notification bells so you never miss any of my Dress to Impress videos. It really helps support the channel, and I appreciate every single one of you for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you girlies in the next one. Bye!